Hello, people. Good evening, everyone. And oh God, I have a full house. I'm so happy.
Hi, girls.
So say hello. Say hello.
Hey, everyone.
Hello. Good evening. This is Ngozi, and of course with me are T-Spice, Nu, and Shay, and this is Girlfriends on Radio. And Happy New Year to those of us.
There's only one person we are telling Happy New Year.
Only one person.
And she knows herself. There's no need mentioning names. And the guilty party would.
Let's move on.
That's what I was saying. You know.
And finally she owns up. So how have your weeks been, really?
I think we should start with you, because you're glowing. You look so
Okay. You know, this just takes us right into what we're talking about. We're talking about rebooting for the new year. And I haven't made braids like in 2 years.
And you look like a totally different person.
Yeah, so I'm looking all fly. I've got my kinky braids and I'm looking all African and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so why did you reboot and bring something old back? Why didn't you just try something like totally new?
Okay, I haven't made this before actually. Nothing. I haven't made this before. I haven't made kinky before, and people are saying it makes me look younger. So yeah, I'm getting ready to look younger.
So how was your week here?
Well, my week was it was one hill after the other, one mountain after the other, and I don't know. I survived it. I'm here to tell the tale.
Thank God.
Yeah.
And who?
My week was good. It was interesting. Mostly working from home and all that, but yeah, it was good. I have no complaints. 2014. Watch out.
We're ready to take it.
My week was okay. It was good.
Now, today we're rounding off. We're getting set for the new year, and basically we're talking about setting the year in motion. We have all our lists drawn up, everything we want to reboot, and really today we just round that up, talk about how we've positioned ourselves really for this year and our plans for the year. So for Anu, what are you rebooting this year? And yeah, I was going to say you have a success story to tell us. You said you're going to stay away from
Actually, I was supposed to tell you that success story last
But
week.
before you go on that success story, let's take a musical break so we don't bore our listeners. And when we come back,
Saved by the bell.
Exactly. All right, guys, we'll be right back.
Yeah. Well, actually, the first part of that, what would I call it now? I won't call it resolution. The first part was actually really successful because this resumption time at my place of work is a little flexible, so sometimes we get laid back and everything, and we don't resume when we're supposed to. But I was able to this throughout the first week that I got back to the office. I was practically the first person in the office, and everybody noticed it, and they're like, wow,
And they commented. I hope you didn't get embarrassed when they now commented, because sometimes some people. Okay, well, you almost think that you're doing something bad and no one notices, and then when you change, everybody's like, you're not good.
Exactly. So it's like, okay, so was that how bad I was?
Shay, we haven't heard from you.
What am I supposed to say?
But rebooting
You've
now.
not said anything. You're rebooting for the new year. It's just status quo for you.
No, it's not status quo for me. It's not status quo. I'm rebooting, but I'm still in the. We are sorting out the
What
data.
we
We are sorting out the data.
System is still warming up.
We are sorting out. Yes. But the basic thing is that I'm looking at doing more work, of course, but I want to write more in some areas I've never done before. I've never written certain things before, so I'm going to take some courses, online courses.
Like the Kama Sutra.
What's someone now?
Where did that come
I have no
It's something I've been reading, and I think you should write on it too.
write on.
Yeah, you've never done some things before, and if you've not written on the Kama Sutra, then that's a good place to start.
My
It's just a suggestion.
hanging
Look at
up
she looking at me like, as someone lost her mind. We are rebooting, we're trying new things. You're a writer. Come on, do this.
You know what I've
She's
noticed?
shaking her head.
I've noticed that sometimes you make plans to reboot your life, and then you just find yourself that things are being rebooted for you. because
Also.
things that you
Oh.
never even actually thought would go on, you know, things just start happening, and you have some well laid out plans, and
Yeah.
some circumstances or just incidents or occurrences happen and take you unawares, and you even forget about the plan because you're on a course that you never actually even thought that you would be
True.
on,
Like getting
you
a
know.
new job in January.
Yeah.
Like it just throws you everything you plan to do. Maybe you plan to go to the gym
Yeah.
at 7, and then you get this new job, which
Yeah.
of course pays well, but then
Yeah.
you know your plans. Maybe your lecture timetable for the semester just comes and just
Exactly.
upsets everything.
Exactly.
But I think it's just to keep our goals in mind. Basically, it's to just try and work around them as much as we can. And then if you're still sorting out the data to to know where to
You know,
have
I'd like
your
to
goals.
hear Shay's opinion. And you know, last week or 2 weeks ago, we were all talking about, you know, what enters people. Why do they think that January 1st you suddenly become a different person and things will suddenly change? You know, so there's no preparation from the 31st or 1st of
Yeah.
December
And
to
no
31st.
changes made at
No
all.
changes, and you just believe that as soon as the clock strikes 12,
You
we are
become
all
a new
going to be
spirit
different.
enters you
And I'm
and
just
you
going
do
to
things
have a
differently.
New Year resolution that, you know, this is going to happen. Shay, why do you think people come up year after year with resolutions that by mid-June they're tired of it because they haven't followed through, they throw it away and wait for the 31st of December and start again on the 1st of January? What's your opinion?
Hope. I think that's the.
Is it
driving
hope
force.
or maybe silliness? I don't know.
Wishful thinking, yeah.
Wishful thinking. I
Yeah.
actually wanted to say originally wishful thinking. Wishful thinking, but it's driven by hope really, because like you said, you didn't make any concrete plan to actually implement those things, but just think, okay, one day some, like you said, the spirit will just take over and it'll be brand new. But I think it's wishful thinking, but without wishful thinking, you want everything to be new without doing any work really. You want magic to happen really. So I think it's wishful thinking, and you want something magical to happen really.
Basically, by the time we come back, we'll talk about everything we're going to be rebooting in our relationships in particular. I think that's a dicey one. So we're talking about what we're rebooting about our relationship. You know what I am going to reboot about my relationship? Laughing, actually. You know, I found out something.
But you're always laughing for
Yeah. I laugh a lot at other people's jokes. Sometimes when people see me with maybe a guy, well, a girl, but let me just say a guy, they're like, "You're really having a nice time with this guy," and I'm like, I laugh at everything anybody says. I just have it, but sometimes I just realize that there's some things that, well, my husband is saying, and I'm. It's funny, but
I do feel like you're flirting. It's coming out as a flirt when you're laughing at other people's jokes.
I wanted to go to that. I wanted
Because you know how some guys decode things. When you laugh at their jokes, they think it's a sign of attraction, like you're feeling them.
And I really laugh very openly, and I just said sometimes I think I want to laugh more. I want to find funny stuff. And someone was actually telling me that his criteria for a wife and someone he actually wants to spend the rest of his life with is someone who makes him laugh and who he makes laugh. And I thought to myself, you know what? It's actually a very, very important thing to be able to make someone laugh. And I said, you know what? There's some things I find funny, but I just don't want to laugh, or just don't feel like laughing like as boisterous as I would laugh with someone else. So I think I'll pay a greater attention to laughing, really.
Isn't it something that should come like spontaneously?
Yeah, but sometimes you it's almost like you take for granted the fact that this guy always cracks jokes, I don't have to laugh. Well, sometimes when you're with someone you met for the first time, you make a conscious effort not to make the person feel like their jokes are dry. And I think it's just that special thing. Sometimes people who are special in our lives, we take them for granted. We generally do things with other people that maybe you take a more conscious effort. You dress better, you talk better when you're with people you just meet for the first time. But with people that you're used to, sometimes so I think it's a general
like
taking the people who matter to you more seriously and caring about how they feel really.
Okay, what do I want to reboot my relationships this year? Like last year, I really had relationship issues with people because despite my best intentions, like everyone knows I'm easygoing, I really got on the wrong foot with so many people. So totally, right now, honestly, I'm clueless. So there's one relationship that I'm going to really like make an effort to make stronger, and that's my relationship with God, because I feel that relationship is going to help me know how to deal with all the other relationships, you know, that I seem to, you know, be having a little bit of an issue with. So I'm really going to really depend on him to help me, you know, to smooth things
Fix
over.
other one.
Well, me, I'm going to get to know. I have some newer people in my life. I'm going to try and get to know them better, and I'll be more open to them. And fine, I'm not throwing away my old friends and all.
I was going to
Like,
say,
okay.
I definitely am going out the window because I've known you like for how many years.
I'm not throwing out my old friends, but like you two, I'm getting to know you better. You know, I'm being more open to instead of saying that no, because last year they were not. I wasn't really in touch with them. This year, fine. I'll just relax with them, but I'm really, you know, that's my track on relationships.
Yeah, so people like us, they're gonna
No,
get to be more chummy.
Okay, so for me, I think that what I would like to be put in my relationship is to receive more. I'm the type of person like I give a lot.
Oh,
like
that's true.
I don't like taking things from friends. I just believe that I don't want to be a burden on anyone. But I think last year I really got thinking, and sometimes it's perceived as being proud, you know. Like I'm very, very tight. Like I give, but when it comes to taking from people, I have a hard time. Like I pray about it, like God help me receive. I don't like receiving advice from random people who are friends. You know, I just like keeping my relationship to myself or my private life to myself. And when it comes to, you know, I don't need money from people, but gifts, things like that, I'm just very stiff. So I guess this year I'm going to open myself more and receive more, and I'm going to read more Kama Sutra because I'm very serious about that.
But
I'm not
seriously,
joking.
what does Kama Sutra
I have decided this year to be more open to so many things that I'm very stiff about in my life.
And that's a conscious.
You know, it's a conscious effort because I know
effort
myself.
has like an end. What is the end? What is it? What
No. It's just for enlightenment, you know, education, to be able to talk to people about things that, you know, I'm a girl. I can't sit down with a fellow girl and talk about some things that every girl should learn to talk about. So yes, this year I'm going to be more open. I know Shay cannot figure me out right now.
You can like to hook up with.
seriously? I'm anticipating the kind of conversation we're going to be having.
It's true, but maybe not on air. But the three of you are gonna
Okay, so we have fair warning, Ngozi.
I'm gonna sit Shay down, and I'm going to educate her on all the things that I've read. Same goes for you, Anu and Ngozi, but not on air. I'm not saying.
Save me, Lord.
You're in for a ride. Okay. I'm actually very excited about this. So yeah.
Save me, Lord.
Just in case they want more information, they can go to the source or come to you for your diluted version. Because I'm sure you're not even going to go half talkless of all the way.
We shall see how it goes.
Thank you, your friends. And basically, all together, I think we need to push as much as possible to be the best that we can be this year. And most of us are done sorting out our gifts, I'm very, very sure. So let's just keep on track and forgive ourselves for those ones we've already flunked on, and basically just move on with the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to leave now. Just you guys, please pardon me, but I would like to invite people out there tomorrow. West African Faith Believers Conference taking place in Tafa Balewa. No, that's wrong. National Stadium, 5:30. So if you're interested, come on. I'm sure you're wondering what that is all about, but when you get there, I promise you will not regret it. So come with your family members and let's have some fun. It's worth it. Bye.
Bye.